Good rising, good afternoon, good evening, good day.
Good day.
What's happening, y'all? This is another episode of Soulstice Lounge
Radio.
And we are live and direct. It's your man, Danyelle Murkot.
And BlacJak is in the building.
And we got a special guest up in here. What's happening over here?
Hey.
Who is that over up in here?
Danyelle. Hello, hello.
The Denoted Poetry.
Yes.
Don't get it messed up, y'all. We got an interesting show coming in for you. For real, for real. We're glad you tuned in. Hopefully, we can get you turned on. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Before we go into anything, we give all praise to the Most High. We got to show some respect to those who have transcended, transitioned into our ancestors, and show love and honor towards your elders while they're still here.
Yes.
So, Miss Danyelle.
Yes.
How you doing?
Good. Now I don't get to chill with my brother, my long lost brother. I haven't seen you in many moons and Sundays.
Yo, it's been many moons. I remember when you came over to the spot and you and your sister, Sonia.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Big ups, big shouts, nothing but love for
music.
Sister Sonia.
Trying to
for
get
real.
some music.
Yeah, we're trying to get some music, Sonia. So if you are tuned in, I hope you get turned on, and because we need you to turn it back on. You done shut the water off
Flip
for
the
some
switch.
folks. You know what I'm saying? Let us get some of that. And anyway, hey. Oh, I feel good today.
Yes, you should.
Yes, indeed. I had quite a good long rest. You know what I'm saying?
That is an improvement because
Well, you know, it is what
times
it
get a
is.
little rough.
Times do get rough, and they're going to get rougher. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But trust and believe, man. I'm going to be right here walking with you, and you're going to be walking with me, and they going to be walking with us. You know what I'm saying? Because we are definitely walking in Him. So on that note, yo, let's talk about a few things. What's going on out here in the world today?
What is going on in the world today?
Well, first off, you got a bunch of folks marching up into the USA from the South.
Mm-hmm.
They call them a caravan.
Right.
Got a caravan of folks coming up in here.
Hundreds.
Or maybe more than that.
Could
All
be.
I'm saying
yeah.
is, they marching up in here. I hope they know what they're getting ready to walk into.
Maybe they coming to free us.
No, they're going to mess around and we're going to have to free them, because I'm going to tell you right now, yo, that's for them folks talking about building walls and whatnot, and them walls ain't necessarily to keep folks out.
Exactly. Be careful.
Them walls could be designed to keep some folks up in. Message.
The whole picture.
Hey y'all, yo, this is Soulstice Lounge Unsigned. We are going to get down. We're going to play some amazing artists. We got Sister Danyelle, Denoted Poetry, up in here.
Word.
She going to bless us with some sounds. We got some sounds from Dan O'Shea, Reggie Eldridge, Daniel Motown, Deacon Soul, Sister Ebony, Shael, CJ.
Well.
That's right, my brother H, the freshman, none other than Little G, George Giacomazzo. Okay, let's walk with that one right there. Okay. We got Kiana, we got Greg White, we got JB.
Okay.
That's right, from the Conscious Party, Johnny's daughter, Lyrica, and Carisha Roy.
Okay. Well, that is a full lineup.
It's definitely a full lineup, and the thing about it is, hopefully we can get everybody in a very short period of time. You know what I'm saying? If we don't catch it, then you just catch us on the next show. We'll make sure that thing goes down the way it's supposed to go. But you know how it goes. You know, sometimes you get wrapped up in a little bit of talk, a little bit of communication and whatnot, and the time just moves right on by.
It don't stop for nobody.
You better know that. You know what I'm saying? So, I think we're going to go into our first artist.
What's the first
All right.
artist?
I ain't gonna even tell y'all the name. You know, I'm gonna do like back in the day, like the DJs used to do back in the day. You could not walk up on a DJ
Right.
and ask him, what is that
song you
song?
play?
Right.
Joe could be like, no, my brother, you got to get your own. Remember that commercial? Yo, but I'm just saying, y'all, today is a beautiful day. It really is. Get outside, enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Like my My older brother used to say, get on outside and rub some sunshine on your face. Big shout out to brother Smitty and all my brothers down there at the meeting place, for real talk. Y'all keep on doing what you got to do what you need to do in order to get yourself where you need to be. Get your balance, get your recovery on, get your awareness on, get your consciousness on, get your spirit right.
All right.
You with me?
I'm with you.
I'm with you.
How y'all like this music?
I love that vibe.
Man, this is so Soulstice Lounge that is scary and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know we got to let our people move on. Yeah.
All right.
We gon' move on. Yeah. We gon' move on. That's right, y'all. That's what we gonna do. So let me get this thing right so we can slide into the Soulstice Lounge segment of our unsigned artists. That's right, y'all. When we say unsigned, man, these artists are out here just floating around. They floating around and ain't nobody listening to them. Ain't no places for them to get down and lay that product down and put it in your ear. But we are working to be that platform right
That's
here.
right.
All that
you know
flavor.
what I'm saying?
All that flavor.
All that flavor. And jokers talking about stuff is bland. Man,
And
you
all
need,
that season.
hey, yo,
Just
sometimes
sitting
you got to change your diet.
Sometimes.
Hello. Message. Let's slide on into this thing, y'all. Y'all ready? Let's rock.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the keeper of the keys.
Yo, sis. What up, sis? What's going on with all this talk about sisters don't get along? I don't know what they talking about watching the television, you know. For real, 'cause that sounds absurd to me. Look what we do. You know, our vibe is just right on time, all the time. Let's show them how we do it, for real. Hey sis, they say we don't get along.
Don't believe the hype.
They say we more weaker than strong.
Don't believe the hype.
But though we fuss and fight, we still keep our shit tight to get us right where we belong on the song.
We like crabs in a barrel.
Don't believe the hype.
No respect for ourselves.
Don't believe the hype.
Not hard to overstand. United we stand. Catch you when you fall. I got you through it all.
My sister, my friend, I'm here to the end. Cause in the end, it's me you defend. We often pretend that we don't get along. We need to stop. The brothers need us strong. They the head and we the neck. And if we break, then it's a wrap. So we gotta stick together to control the weather. Make it rain, thunder, clap, whenever. But we gotta do it right. Keep our shit tight. Fuck equal rights, man. Better than the enemy. We set up the scene, hunt for the feed, and get what we need for our family. Without each other, we all starve. And we gotta love our brothers or there's no tomorrow. Don't believe the hype. Love can't be borrowed. Try to take it back, it returns in sorrow. So what I'm saying is give love freely. Have respect for one another, universal key to unlock the code and bring back the mold. World peace officially. Hey sis, they say we don't get along.
Don't believe the hype.
They say we more weaker than strong.
Don't believe the hype.
But though we fuss and fight, we still keep our shit tight to get us right where we belong on the song.
We like crabs in a barrel.
Don't believe the hype.
No respect for ourselves.
Don't believe the hype.
Not hard to overstand. United we stand. Catch you when you fall. I got you through it all. Sisters gone wild, epic tragedies, backslide and catastrophes. Got us living backdoor realities. A slave to a system loving us casually. We play games with love, not knowing the penalty. Undoubtedly, we are sisters in the struggle. Don't hesitate to call me when you get into trouble. Ride or die, whatever. We rock tight. Queen warriors on the mic. Slide through your mental like a Ginsu knife. We waited too long to get this thing right and shine our light. We hold the key to unlock knowledge and understanding. Know who you are and what you're worth. Queen life earth, been that since birth. My word is my bond is forever. We rock together, don't believe the hype. That's what we trying to tell you.
Hey sis, they say we don't get along.
Don't believe the
They
hype.
say we more weaker than strong.
Don't believe the hype.
But though we fuss and fight, we still keep our shit tight to get us right where we belong on the song.
We like crabs in a barrel.
Don't believe the hype.
No respect for ourselves.
Don't believe the hype.
Not hard to overstand. United we stand. Catch you when you fall. I got you through it all.
But sis, they say we don't get along.
Don't believe the
They
hype.
say we more weaker than strong.
Don't believe the hype.
But though we fuss and fight, we still keep our shit tight to get us right where we belong on the song.
We like crabs in a barrel.
Don't believe the hype.
No respect for ourselves.
Don't believe the hype.
Not hard to overstand. United we stand. Catch you when you fall. I got you through it all.
Don't believe the hype. 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 You know,
Did they get the picture? Do you think they got the picture?
they had to.
I hope so. Look at this. Look at us standing here together, enjoying ourselves, being sisters, relaxed. We need to do more of that, y'all. Matter of fact, before y'all leave today, y'all got to meet somebody today. I'm gonna need you to go home with a friend today. What you think?
For real. Sisterhood forever.
Forever and ever. And don't believe the hype. That's what we're trying to tell you.
Don't believe the hype.
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 Don't believe it.
Don't believe it. Don't believe it.
Trick or treat. Trick or treat. I'm gonna make words and fiction seem true and inspiring. I'm not gonna be a terrorist like Fox, or promise to be a better man. I will deny facts and spin my own haunted webs of truth. Are you ready? The war is over and we all have jobs in healthcare. Teachers make what they deserve and lobbyists are now on PTA boards. Labor and slavery no longer happen to kids. Gas-guzzling cars and SUVs were so last year. Politicians are effective communicators and the post office is open 6 days a week. There are no tolls to cross bridges and seatbelt tickets are affordable. No more silver and amber alerts and no more hit and run. Just hit, stop, and call an ambulance. Taxes and wives aren't cheated on. Men go to bathrooms in groups of 3 or more. Women aren't hookers and we have to wear push-up bras and fight our insecurity. No type 2 diabetes, cancer's been cured, and 9/11 was just another day in September. LeBron James went to college and Palin never left Alaska. No more species endangered or oil in the Gulf. Food isn't served fast and hours are never rushed. We can afford to shop in malls we work in, and best of all, spoken word has replaced violent rap. And 2 Chainz and Wheezy aren't good enough to be on this open mic. The path is clear, as is the right thing to do. We are tolerant of each other's beliefs and we love all of our neighbors. You know what? Keep your undersized candy bars. Just tell me a lie I can believe in.
Soulstice Lounge Radio.
Flashbacks become time traps, lead you astray. It's like move, picture, get out the way. Flashbacks become time traps, lead you astray. It's like move, picture, get out the way. Moving pictures, photographs of life's past, still frame embraces that forever ask if contentment and longevity, glamour shot tucked in frowns, corners pressed down, hiding subtleties. Once thought superfluous, flip through these captured moments, can't help but notice the if stats. Suburb just past that line of compromise you can't cross, cause it's too damn expensive. The good lighting, the perfect angle, convincing lost negatives of tending hearts. It's okay to risk overexposure, but darkness can't make a way for missing pieces nor fit connections that ignore closure. I confess, progress jumped, but who'd have thought I'd be jigsaw puzzle? The partial decisions were dealt, cause I know what I felt. Just didn't see resistance develop to obstinateness. You called it compassion, couldn't even bask in my independence. Before that next sentence, time travel back to a question: why didn't the pieces fit? And I can't do anything but remember unraveled commitments to assemble it. Million-piece set, solid color, what if redundant shapes? With each other, no big picture, it's no wonder why we break moving pictures. Flashbacks become time traps, lead you astray. It's like move, picture, straight. It's like, ooh, picture, get out the way. What's the purpose? Of course, it's hard not to look back at the joy you felt when you got your first piece, your first connection, your first succession of successes. But if there is no depth in the reflection of past transgressions, then tell me, where do the memories of failed relationships go when you look forward? Perhaps they are trapped in pictures, slow-mo like the Phantom Zone, wandering aimlessly, waiting for the next triggering event to explode, leaving shards to pierce stones too close to the present to objectively see one's past. The aftermath only comfortable for porcupines, salt eaters who resign to a life of self-defense and easily detach feelings of commitment, vaulting neither, ultimately leading back to a floating reflection of nowhere. Sure, the picture is distorted, but the crimes of mistaken identity persist, and yeah, we wait for that super person to arrive to see past this elevator menagerie of mirrored confusion, exit without losing their own identity while holding your spirit tight. So let's just say we take all these pictures and construct an upright building, ascending into the skies. How magnificent would that structure stand? Would there be a progressive beauty or just a collection of building blocks that land repeatedly horizontal and show no desire to stretch its limits upward bound? Does the concept of building a relationship that towers over others and equals the heaven sound like just another example of Babel theory, where language breaks down and we are merely relegated to photoshopping mistakes, digitally growing more accustomed to retakes and crop butchering our shot at unconditional acceptance? So we pray that we are eventually left with someone that can maintain balance with this slideshow of moving pictures and montage our candid camera moments with an open lens. Move, get out the way, and let that new love come in. Move, get out the way, and let that new love come in.
For what it's worth, I'd give you my last and only. For all the times you've given me your last or only, and only an angel could love me so selflessly. I feel that we had avoided destiny all the years we didn't meet, and each and every one was empty without you. I was dying inside, could not open my eyes and find out what exactly my life was for. My soul was sore, but my burdens you bore. My heartache you stored behind those massive wings of yours, and you made me forget that I was so ugly before, so lonely before. You never judged me, and I gave you plenty reason to. I am who I am because of you. I have no strength, you lent me yours. You are so much taller than the 5'7" you claim to stand, because you hold me in your hands and carry me all the time. I watch time and see, somehow, someway, you were always there for me. You're my family, my hope. You help me cope with each one of my issues. Heaven knows I've got a lot. I'm crippled at the thought of you exiting my life. You're my left leg and right arm. You do serious bodily harm if you detached. It's unmatched the depth of love and respect I have for you. It takes some kind of woman to walk in the shoes you fit. You're all the clique I ever needed, the only circle of friends I dare to have. For what it's worth, I'd give you my last and only. For all the time you've given me your last or only. I couldn't write for you. just how sincerely I am moved. So, to be continued. I love you forever and always. And most days, I sit back and watch time. I watch time and see somehow, some way, you are always there for me. Peace.
Wow.
Yeah, I see you just jump right in.
Yeah. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Yes, indeed. Good start.
All right. We getting off on the right foot over here. We getting off on the right foot. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, y'all. Just let you know who we've been rocking with. First up on that lineup was Karima, Sister Karima, and Queen BlacJak.
Yes, what's up,
doing
Sister
that Don't
Karima?
Believe the Hype
Shouts
right there.
out. Yes, indeed.
Then we went into Dan O'Shea, Trick or Treat.
What's up, Dan?
Then we ran into Daniel Motown, Moving Pictures, and that was Ebony, the Guardian Angel.
Very
Ooh.
nice. Very nice.
Nice walk. So far we doing so good. Is everybody all right?
Oh, yeah.
You got your teas, your coffees, your crumpets, and all of that stuff. Your grits with sugar. Yeah, just in case y'all. Okay, you better know it. I'm gonna say it. Man, let me tell y'all something, man. These sisters up in here talking about grits and sugar and butter.
That's right.
We
You
just
know,
trying to help you live right.
That's
trying to
all.
help you live right.
Start your morning off right.
Obviously, there's a serious gap division going on here. You know what I mean? These sisters are closer to the Midwest,
Yes.
I would say.
Yeah.
Yes.
And me being a northeastern, you know what I mean, kind of dude.
Right.
We don't know nothing about no grits and sugar, okay?
But that's why we're here to help you.
Right.
Well, I'm trying to help y'all. How about some grits and
Well,
salt?
let me even take mine back further because I never ate grits before I moved down here. We ate cream of wheat.
Oh, hello.
And so the crossover when I moved here, the closest I could find was grits to replace the cream of wheat.
Yeah.
Now, hold on. See,
Hold
now,
on.
there it
Hold
is. This is where we lose each other.
Okay,
Because, see,
okay.
up north, right, we ate cream of wheat,
I
too.
know you did.
All right?
And all you gotta
Wheat
do is put
Tina.
some butter, milk, and sugar in your grits, and it's basically cream of wheat.
Well,
Pretty much.
that's not how
Pretty
we
much
went,
the same.
all right?
I understand.
Grits
You
goes-
like grits with your fish. I can't do it.
Now, first and foremost, let me explain something to be extremely clear about.
He down here eating fish and grits, y'all. Y'all better come get him.
That's right. I came to Florida. They put me on the fish and grits, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a beautiful thing. All right.
In your defense, I'm now a hybrid, so I can do both.
Right.
Okay, but I do not want no sugar in my grits.
You're not living life yet, then.
I'm not living life yet.
Not
Okay.
yet.
Not
yet.
the fullest.
All right.
Not
so,
to the fullest.
All right, so
Not to the
let me
fullest.
make something clear to my Soulstice Lounge folks out there. If the mics just happen to go off on these other two, all right, you'll know why. They're in the corner eating grits and sugar.
PSA.
So I had to turn the mics off. Nah, but that's all right. That's all right. Different likes for different bites. You know what I'm saying? And different types. And there's a whole lot of different types running around right about now. All right, y'all. Now, we ain't going to talk about the various types and special needs folks running
That's just
around.
too
We
many.
ain't going to pinpoint
That's too
it.
many.
We ain't going to do that because this show is not about that.
No.
But I'm going to tell you right now, maybe later on, further down the line, we will pull out the pointer and start pointing some of you special folks out. That's right, I said it. Danyelle, Murkot, look it up on Facebook. I'ma post it too. I said that. But you know, though, we're gonna keep the show going. It's a good feel. I love being here with beautiful women. I got beautiful women surrounding me. I got amazing, strong brothers gathered and just stay in my atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? What I mean is, hey, y'all, get your things right. Get your environment right. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, in-house, get that in-house thing right. Because if you start it in the house, it'll spread out.
That's right.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can't start a nation if you ain't even started a village. All right? And you can't start a village if you can't start a family. Dig that one.
Nuggets.
All right, y'all. Y'all tell you what, let's keep this thing moving right along, all right? You know what I'm saying? This is Soulstice Lounge
Radio.
We are definitely here and grateful to be here, and we're going to keep some good vibe going for y'all, you dig? Yeah. Next up on the lineup, we're going to go into that Black Gypsy thing with a little bit of all in all.
Nice.
I remember back in the day when my nana would sit me down and say, she said, give it up to God, but you got to do your thing. Learn to open up your heart and you can hear the universe sing. From the trees to bumblebees, caterpillars and tumbleweeds, from every mountain to every sea, everything is you and me. Never forget the I, and I is what enables you to shine. Know your past to see your blessings, know your future is divine. I recall how it used to be. Was there ever such a thing as free? We all simply want to be everything that we can be. All together, all in all, there you are.
I remember when we used to play. We used to play shoot 'em up, bang, bang, baby.
And I remember when you chased the boys and beat 'em up, playing Jackson, double dutch, red light, green light in the city lights. We were dancing and clubbing and
hey DJ, turn it up.
Even DJs were bugging,
and everyone knew love.
We would be there for one another. Nothing in between us, we're together. And no matter what the weather, we were all sisters and brothers.
I recall how it used to be.
Was there ever such a thing as free? We all simply want to be everything that we can be. All together, all in all, there you are. I recall how it used to be. Was there ever such a thing as free? We all simply want to be everything that we can be. All together, all in all, there you are.
I recall how things used to be. I recall, hey, everything all together, hey, all together.
So this brother comes up to me the other day and asks why black people don't celebrate Halloween. I mean, he said, we do push the obscene, green ruling subcultures to control the sheen of afros, Africans so far from the dream but still sleepwalking. I know, we're kings and queens, be the freakiest folks but still maintain hygiene, and we can rock the best costumes if you know what I mean. I did, so I laughed remembering gold teeth that gleam like sickle moons over the Nile of Mississippi, right clean through the ages, down to where black wasn't seen. So I told him, brother, don't think we need Halloween to scare us. 8 years of George Bush is enough to bear. Plus, we trick or treat, sometimes trick it in streets, treating some to a sweet more deadly than pears or apples. We've been poisoned by Supreme Court chairs, and the ghost we fear still endear us with stares from horses or squad cars with their bovine teeth bare to bite us. Devils night us, not even children are spared. And speaking of whom, they can't go anywhere without the threat of those demons that go bump in the night. He said just something like right, but I still think we should play. Besides, with low self-esteem, we wear masks every day. Wanna be like those actors who wear masks to get paid. We wear our masks to get by or get bought like a slave. A slave, I asked? And we both got the joke. Then Then I thought, maybe we could go as nooses designed to choke off the rates of homicide, at least black on black crime, or the speed of diabetes as it devours our kind. Maybe we could dress up like patches to control nicotine, since lung cancer's exacting a rage so keen it looks like AIDS in Benin, Angola, or Atlanta. We the children of kings, indentured servants, and planters, so maybe we could dress up like cotton to soak up all the blood lost on trips misbegotten, or to stifle the flood that's still killing from Katrina. See, we know who we was, but do we know who we be? Aren't we the because in their declarative statements all hallowed with mud, subject to foul treatment at the hands of the fuzz with the audacity to live? They tried to scare us with death, but we keep on being till there's no being left to have. You should know we are the sainted solution. We could use Halloween to seance revolution, rage against the machine, stop engaging in collusion. Instead of Batman this year, we could be Martin Luther or Malcolm X. No regrets for the tidings we bring. We could dress as Nat Turner, go by the mayor's house singing a change is gonna come till some changes are seen. He said, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. See, if they can dress up as John Smith or Columbus, we should be fine as Toussaint or Frederick Douglass, Ella Baker, Harriet Tubman, shotgun in the weeds. Determined to get focused till our minds are freed. We can dress up this nation in a finer creed. Call it Black Liberation. Now that's scary indeed. Now that's scary indeed. Call it Black Liberation. Now that's scary indeed. So scary indeed. Call it Black Liberation. That's scary indeed.
I need pleasure. All my dopamine hormone under weather. Reading signs of sunny day forecast and let her down in past relationship bond. The weatherman always wrong. Miranda ride during storm and usually just sing along to the harmonies that we got adapted each other's plot. Sharing stories until we swap perspective from her demise to hers, vice versa. If our melodies can align, only. Miranda. 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 Check your attitude, Michael, cause you need joy and eternal happiness till you finally annoy spirit, souls, and demons. Boxed in by Riemann, finding the sum of gratitude. Does joy have meaning? Area under curve, left linear on the verge, diminishing law returns. Utility can't be earned. Watch me tightrope. Janelle Monáe, hearing that her and I might cope. Are you okay? No, I'm not, motherfucker. But anyway, I like the way the world looks with gray in my scope. A gloomy view, sight to see like fog on glass. Sand dew on my grass. A single blade could cut you off quick if I feel attached. Dodging topics, I call nonsense each moment you ask about my personal life. None of your busyness. Tell me why so lonely and what your mission is. Miranda. 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 I speak from core till I diaphragm. Applied in God for his envy made me better. And I speak from core till I diaphragm. Applied in God for his envy made me better. And I speak from core till I diaphragm. Till I diaphragm. Till I diaphragm. I speak from core till I diaphragm. Applied in God for his anger made me better. And mine is seen as a danger, but I'm better. And I gotta give up my anger rights for Miranda's sake. Lack of pleasure and dopamine hinders my escape. My amygdala hunger growing for second plates. In between spirits and demons, there's a better taste. I'm apart, now applaud here for heaven's sake. Waiting to marinate into a vegetable. Shriveled in front of God, I probably die from applause.
call me a love poet. I'm not an over-analytical poet, no. I'm not a political poet. Not a fight the power poet, not a talk you to death for an hour poet. But don't you dare say that I'm not a revolutionary poet. No, I don't make conspiracy allegations or talk about the government, because revolution is just evolution with an R. And change is the color of my aura. And you may think my logic is backwards, but revolution spelled backwards is NOITULOVER. So love is inside of it, so I will write about it.
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? That's right, y'all. You are tuned in, and hopefully, like I said, you are hopefully turned on. You know what I mean? This is Soulstice Lounge Radio.
Yes, it is.
And hey, we're gonna send a special shout, special love to those artists that we just put on when we rocked with them Black Gypsies. Alright, we did that. You know what I'm saying? Don't get that messed up. So, we went from them Black Gypsies and we slid into my man Reggie Eldridge with Halloween.
Heavy, that brother there.
Yes indeed, Chicago, stand up. You know what I'm saying? Word up. Then we rocked with a young man by the name of Shael.
Another heavy. I mean, you went from heavy to just saturated.
Ooh, good way. That's right. Shael is nice. She's doing his thing, moving around. We waiting for Mr. Jeremiah Woody to get down with that. The two of them combined they form Voltron, Ex Nihilo. You know what I'm saying? The two of them boys. Yes indeed. And then we went into Sister Naturally Elise. That's right, the revolutionary poet. We love you, sis.
Peace out,
Trust
Jesus.
that. Yes, indeed. And now, let's talk about our guest sitting up in here.
Let's do.
Hey, Miss Danyelle.
How you doing?
Okay. That's what. Give us a little bit of insight, some info on you. Where you from? What you do? How it's going down?
Oh my goodness. Originally, I was born and raised in Louisville, Kentucky. And then I just started moving all over the place. It's just like, you can only stay in Louisville for so long. So I just started moving around, and then eventually I ended up here in Florida. So, and I love it. I ain't gonna lie. I love
you ain't got no problem with the heat?
No problem. You know why? Because I'm allergic to the cold. I don't like to do that. You know, you don't understand it until you've been through a snowstorm that's just knocking out all the power, or the tornadoes. Like honestly, realistically, I can deal with the hurricanes. The tornadoes freak me.
Yeah, it's scary.
It's a whole other level of violence for me.
For real?
Yeah,
it's pretty violent.
I've been in an earthquake before.
That's scary.
Then those are traumatic too.
Yes.
And I think what it is, it's like, you know, you can track a hurricane, but tornadoes are so unpredictable.
Right.
You know, they're coming down the street and they'll just make a left.
Right.
And that's the thing. I was
or skip over something else.
Right. They'll just jump, and then next thing you know, they're over there. It's like, okay.
Well,
so I'm all right with Florida. We're getting along.
So what is your mission out here in Florida as it stands at this point?
I'm still ministering, still doing outreach, still prison ministry, juvenile detention center, children homes.
That's amazing.
Things of that sort. That's the focal point.
Okay.
Love it.
That's a big focal point. That's a beautiful focal point.
True indeed.
Love it.
That's what's up. Very nice.
We need more like it. Bob.
I tell you, it's definitely and I hate calling them inmates, but I do, because to me it's like it's more of a mind thing. It's like you're putting this label that they are nothing,
right?
And so I hate addressing them that way. But in the system, what we're seeing is that they're younger and younger. Those who are in there, who are lifers,
right?
They're dying off now. So you're having younger and younger people who are in there, from juvenile detention centers to the prisons, and they're wanting something more. Not even them. Honestly, some, not all, unfortunately. officers and the chaplains are wanting something more because they're seeing that the problem is in the mentality. So they're wanting something different. So I've gone in with like idioms. I've gone in with Mr. Deacon Soul. I've gone in with people like Longboy and Sonia. And what we do is that we'll literally go in and we'll do a concert.
Okay.
Because people, in the music, a lot of people haven't been exposed to it yet. So they don't know it exists.
Right.
So when we show up, and people are expecting us to do like a church service as normal, and they're like sitting there and they got their Bibles. That's great. But here, for me, it's your lifestyle. Like, what is your lifestyle saying? Right. Like, I can read from a book, and
okay,
that's fine. But what is my life showing you? So we'll show up and we'll do a full 2-hour concert from start to finish, and you'll get everything from neo soul to Christian hip hop to spoken word, and everything that we want to say, we put it in the music.
Okay.
So by the time we get finished, people are like, we did not know this music existed.
Right.
Like, where can we get it? Now, here's an amazing fact about this, and I don't know if you guys are aware of it. When it comes to positive music like that, it's filtered.
Yeah,
it's filtered because we have been trying for years to get our music into their system where they can download the MP3s.
Right.
And I've gone straight to the top, and their thing is they pull the music from the major recording labels and they can filter stuff out, but they can't filter stuff in. So watch this. So you're getting music that is violent. But when it comes to positivity, when I ask them, okay, what are you guys listening to? The peak of their positivity is like Kirk Franklin, Yolanda Adams, and Toby Mac.
Okay.
But you have all this other music out here.
So much.
But they can't or won't filter that into the system. So what are you doing? You're creating this perpetual mentality of repeat offenders.
Come on now.
So when we come in there and do the concert, they're wanting that. But now the issue is there's not enough of us doing it.
So all y'all out there, can you tell them where to find you so they can?
You know what? You can. You can either go to Bridging the Gap Movement.
Okay. BridgingTheGap.com.
And you can find me on there. If you want to do it yourself, I encourage you. Call up your closest prison facility.
Okay.
Ask to talk to the chaplain. You can do a training directly.
Wow.
Tell them what you want to do.
I didn't know it was that easy.
It is that simple. It's not rocket science.
All right.
It's so simple, but again, it is a commitment.
Right.
And a lot of times you just don't have a lot of people who are committed to doing that. It does take time. It does take money out of your pocket, but I'm telling you, somehow we've got to break the cycle.
And I think fear is put in people's head too. They're scared to go into them places.
Oh my goodness.
What they see on TV, what they hear, the stories.
Absolutely. And I do more men prisons than I do women prisons. Number one, because there's just a lot more of them.
Absolutely.
But we end up doing so many more men prisons, and when I'm telling people that I'm doing it, they're like, oh my God, I can't do that because, I'm afraid something to happen to me. I'm like, something to happen to you at your home.
Anywhere you go.
Especially
or
nowadays.
Not go.
In your school, at your job.
Right. These days?
Right. I was like, if anything, when you're there's so much security and so much can stuff happen, yes. But guess what? You can bound to have a lot more stuff happen to you when you're out.
Indeed.
The end. So I encourage you, if it's something that you ever thought about or considered, just try it one time.
All right.
One time.
That is definitely some insight.
That's a beautiful thing. That's beautiful.
That's some beautiful insight right there. Well, look, y'all. We here at Soulstice Lounge. We here with Sister Danyelle, Denoted Poetry.
Yeah.
And what we're gonna do, we're gonna get into some of her get down, if that's all right. Is that gonna be all right?
Hope you like it.
And just so that y'all know, the tracks that you're listening to, the instrumental tracks, have been provided by none other than Trax Man out of Brooklyn, Medina.
What's up, Trax?
New York City's finest. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I
For
like
real,
those
for real.
grooves. I like
all right,
them.
now check this out. First joint we're gonna run through on Sister Sonia, right? Can we do what is this? Follow You?
Yeah, you can.
Follow You. Alright, well, let's find out what this thing is about, where it go, and ayo, y'all enjoy it. And if y'all trying to lock in with us, you know how to lock in with us. Hit me up on Facebook, Cotton L Murkot, or you can hit up Creamy Lewis on Facebook. That's right, because she creamy like that. Don't get it messed up.
That nickname really did not come from that.
Hey, no, it didn't come from that. No, it didn't, but it is what it is. That's for sure. But if you're trying to get some material to us, yo, send it to Murkot at yahoo.com. And what we're gonna go into right now, we're gonna go into Sister Danyelle will Follow You. Hold on, rewind, stop the press.
Stop the press.
That was probably one of the flyest gospel songs that I have heard, girl. That joint made me want to throw my roller skates on and go back out on the street.
Oh my
How
goodness.
about that?
That's what I'm talking about.
Street
right there.
skate on that thing, you know what I mean? That was berserk, yo. Good walk, sister. Good walk. No question, no doubt, y'all. Hey, yo, if y'all now, first off, what we talking about here, we talking about good and positive music, all right?
Yes.
I'm not looking for nobody to get wrapped up in this, that, or nothing else. All I'm saying is this is Soulstice Lounge Radio, and we respect and push positive, beautiful music. You know what I'm saying? So whatever your state of mind is, your direction you going in, whatever, however, I ain't got no interest in that. That's on you. Do what you do. But what we doing right here is something beautiful, and I got to give you a tap on that back. Girl, you rocked me with that.
Thank you.
I ain't think it was gonna be that fly, to be perfectly honest.
No, he had so much fun with that one. That was, yeah.
She dug up in me with that.
That's what
Word is. So, can we look for, when did you do that? Where's it at? Where's it located? If
that
somebody
is
wants
from my Unstoppable CD. It is available online, CD Baby, Amazon. You can listen to it on Spotify.
And that's Unstoppable.
Unstoppable is the name of the CD.
And it's by?
Danyelle, Danyelle. My parents are special. That was on my birth certificate. I had nothing to do with that.
It wasn't my fault.
No, yeah, I just showed up.
Oh, so who's on that track with you?
That is my sister, Miss Sonia Lachelle. And we got together. And I wanted to do something fun.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to do something to get people out of the chairs, but get them back in the skating rink.
Right.
Just get them back into the old days of just having fun. Something just to get up and be like, oh, okay. So no matter what age you're at, you could just vibe to that. That's the feel that I was going for that. And I'm so happy that it turned out the way that it did.
Well, that's what's up. That's what's up. Well, we got one more on Sister Danyelle. For real, for real. This one here is called, what do you call this?
Somebody to Love. Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
That came from my heart on that one. Just listen to a lot of people who were just struggling with just being alone.
Yes.
Being lonely, and just some of the choices that we make. Okay. Now, it's not necessarily all about relationships. It's about choices and what motivates that choices, and where does your true happiness come from?
Right.
Because we can walk around all day with a smile and not be happy.
That's what's going on right now, all over the place.
So, at the end of the day, it's going to come down to choices. It's going to come down to choices. So that's the whole thing of what this song is about. Finding somebody to love, even if that somebody to love is yourself.
All right. First and foremost.
All I'm saying is,
can't wait to hear the track.
This is what Soulstice Lounge is all about. You know what I mean? And it's the same way when we are live and on stages. You know what I mean? Soulstice Lounge on stage, same scenario, beautiful. Sis, thanks for coming in.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We are definitely gonna get you in the rotation. You know what I mean? In our segment, you know what I mean? And we hope that y'all out there appreciate what's going down, how it's going down, and what you catching. And if you can't catch, get yourself a bigger mitt. You know how it goes. Let's get into it. Somebody to love.
Should have left the one, the keeper of my soul. But house is not a home if there's no one there to love me. Jesus, if you hear me, can you send the one before me?
You say stop, I say go. I run ahead, you say go slow. Can you hear me calling? Tell me, is it true that everything I need in life, it only comes from you? 'Cause everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody to love. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody to love.
Summer turns to winter, heart turns cold. So many different people. Why am I alone? Could it be the one I picked was the answer to my mess, or could it be the one I chose was only just a test? Stress flowing through my system, tell me what I'm lacking. Bottom of the bucket, maybe I was scallywagging, or maybe I just figured I could do like the world do, find someone to settle down without even asking me.
You say stop, I say go. I run quick, you say go slow. Can you hear me call and tell me, is it true that everything I need in life, it only comes from you? Cause everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody to love. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody to love.
Since when did media and people become my motivation? Let's take some time to evaluate the situation. Sitting on the couch like lady sings the blues. What I gave to other men, Lord, I should've gave to you. See, I'm searching for the one who fits just like a glove, but how quickly I forgot that you're my first love. I'm sick of dating people, not being in your presence. So if it's all the same to you, I'll keep waiting for my blessing.
You say stop, I say go. I run ahead, you say go slow. Can you hear me call and tell me, is it true that everything I need in life, it only comes from you? Cause everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody to love. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody to love. Somebody to love.
All it took were pictures and stories of a Malawian woman to remind me I was African. But somewhere within my erased heritage and language there are smudges of Chichewa. Flipping through photos reminds me I was once a child. Without the awareness and resources to counter the situation I was born into, can you imagine being born into a village where survival is as predictable as coin flips and wishing wells? Well, they would be too optimistic in the picture I look into while listening to the narrator she is for, with clandestine confidence, masking an empty home except for a grandmother and older brother. But I saw the slave ships in her shadow, saw manifest destiny in the tools she uses to farm, saw more of me in her countenance than in the mirror this morning, saw my mother in the calluses on her feet, farming peppers in Lewisburg, North Carolina, linked this genome. Mixed peanuts in Malawi, Africa. In the story I've been hearing, there is a metaphor that the people are the peanuts. Sitting beneath the surface of sympathetic soil, Malawi is full of medical consideration, but there are few who are telling their stories. Perhaps it is too much to consider them more than patients. However, there is some debate about who is harvesting in the metaphor. Is it the country or the virus? AIDS. I lost my cousin a year and a half ago in autumn. She never thought she would fall in love and out of breath. Her dreams of the big city and bright lights peaked with a high-rise love affair that now casts a shadow on her flickering life. I remember watching her lie there, too weak to lift her voice, her body too fragile to break my silence. I just looked, couldn't say much of anything, but finally mustered up the courage to tell her, love you, cuz. You know I'll be praying for you. There are children praying in the next picture. I pray that God is listening. There is not too much sin in their blood for miracles to penetrate. Hopefully we will not make them pay for their parents' mistakes in T-cells. You don't have to look too closely to see well that there is a motherland beaming from my follicles. My heart drums a djembe rhythm over old Negro spirituals. My skin, a combination of melanin and Malawi pigment and peanuts. It is as African as apartheid and conflict diamonds. I'm as American as baseball and Obama. I think it's strange that the thread that connects this quilt of culture is tradition and what they use to make a living, peanuts. But there is not enough cash to crop the mirror out of these photos, these stories. By the time I learned I was African, I was too black. Too present in hip-hop, gospel, and R&B to notice the origin of their beats. Too busy worshiping Martin to revere Mandela, and too confused to know that they were one in the same. Studied Harriet Tubman like scripture, but found my exodus with Garvey deciphering the smudges on an erased heritage and language. I am one in the same. Black skin, the red blood that runs through my veins, a part of a race and gender being harvested beneath the green leaves of a cash crop, paid so much less than what it's worth so much more than what is left in a field of dreams. My motherland taught me I am East and West hemispheres poured into a melting pot, seared by slavery and a hot and dry heritage that curled into a question mark right around Confederate flags and cotton gins. There are answers in the echoes of pages from a middle passage, click, and photos and stories spoken about Malawi and Chichewa, click, in the crevices of the bricks in a cell that held Mandela on Robben Island, click, in a Malawian widow's story, click, in an African-American man's story, click. I am a collage, a collection of frames and images, a threadbare patchwork quilt, tattered and torn, waving in the wind. I hope you see me.
Focus. This is not the first time noticing that I need a change. My mind, I need to speak it. When I do, I feel so selfish. My feelings help to shape me, but they shouldn't be controlling, holding me captive by the jail cell in my head. I'm so locked into my thoughts that I can hear what my Lord says. I'm constantly in search of a race to lead me to the sun. When I feel my journey's almost done, I find I've only just begun to know. This is how you answer prayer. This process slows me down so I can clear my head. You tell me no, you can't go yet. Don't forget you've still got some work to do before you can move. I know you're only telling me to grow. You're only telling me, and I keep trying to listen for your voice, but I can't hear you clearly. I'm impatient, working so that something worthy happens. Waiting never was one of my habits. I wouldn't have it, never grasped it, still haven't surpassed the duration of time it takes to enter into my mind. Take on demons, choke them, stop their breathing, beat them, hang them, watch them dangle. Careful, careful, don't get tangled up in your own road. While you're ending lives, be mindful not to end your own. This is how you answer prayer. This
Can a man's character be measured by his failures to do one simple thing? Even if that one thing is simply living. Well, even if given an account of his accomplishments, no matter how many good jobs he gets, if he ever commits a felony and gets convicted, society will tell you that he never was and ain't never gonna be shit. But if he ever decides to really quit being legit, he'll definitely get the opportunity to once again venture down that fast lane. Then maybe reach a mentality where he can't even explain why he smokes good green, then fucks with triple beans the way then cook cocaine. And then you'll see him out on the block later on nonchalantly saying, hell, with all that I've been through, I felt like this was the only thing that I could do. And although many of you may say that this is not true, but until you step into his shoes or step to his issues, you'll only have a minute clue of what it is that he really goes through. See, first off, he chose to live this life, all because according to society, he was a product of his environment and it was damn near like his birthright. See, his father and even his forefather lived a similar life, and while he carelessly followed in their footsteps, he managed to catch 3 strikes. See, he was young, dumb, and black, and a thug ain't a complete thug unless he out there on that block completely strapped. Now with that being said, let me retract the fact that as far as him having 3 strikes, he might as well have 6. Because see, with all the technical bullshit, he might end up at the top of the most wanted list and be rated as public enemy number 1. Because see, since day 1, the odds were already stacked against him. That day being the day that he got caught up in the system. See, right then, they dismissed him as being a productive member of society. And if the state attorney could quietly keep him under lock and key for at least a half a century for having at least a cook quarter key, then they could say that he was properly rehabilitated. Released then back to the streets at an elderly age, but as far as his rights was concerned, they ain't gonna never be reinstated. And no matter how much education he gets, he'll never get the same amount of money that he was making when he was out there flipping birds. Nah, not even a third before he's reminded who and what he is, let alone what he's done. See, he's a black convicted felon for life. And a black man with at least 3 strikes might as well be the next dumbass nigga property name can't get right. And old too familiar stereotype, and he might as well not even exist. Because see, just like a lost statistic, he don't even count. Unless he makes sense of his convicted life, it nor he will amount to nothing. And he'll be busting his ass until his dreadful life expires. And his only plans to retire is when he's dressed in the proper attire, laying off in a coffin. And so often is this road traveled by the unexpected. Those who neglected to abide by the suggested rules. See, fools fall victim for the judicial system on a regular basis. And because of this, new and improved spaces are being built for the next generations. Because see, stockpiling is big business. And to society, some of these niggas must make good prisoners. Because see, if they didn't, they wouldn't witness these harsh conditions and still continue tripping. But that's what's happening for those of you who don't know. That once a black man becomes a convicted felon, tell me, in which direction should he go? Because see, the only ones that's gonna show him some love are those who are out there still in the streets. And the reason I know is because it happened to me. So if need be, that's where you can find me, out there feloniously living. Peace.
All I can say, man, this is a nice show today. Yes.
Folks will be enjoying.
My goodness.
Yes, indeed.
That was some power in that.
Well, give y'all a little rundown on the lineup, how it went, all right?
Okay.
We rocked out with that Denoted poetry, Danyelle.
Yes, indeed.
Then we slid real smooth right into CJ Seward out of Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
Very nice.
CJ.
Very nice.
From there, we slid across to a young lady by the name of Guyana out of St. Petersburg, Florida.
Beautiful pipes.
Then we came back across that Howard Franklin Bridge into Tampa.
Yes, we did.
And jumped into felonious living with my man JB from the Conscious Party.
J Bizzle.
That's right, y'all. Yo,
yeah.
I want to say thank you, sister, for coming down and rocking with us.
My pleasure, indeed.
Real talk.
Indeed.
You came in, you did your thing.
Yes.
And you are doing your thing. And please,
Trying.
I know word on the street is you on your little hiatus. Shake it off and jump back in the water, mama.
I am and I'm not. And I say that because I'm getting back into music. But behind the scenes, I've been doing a lot with media. I literally just launched in partnership and created a media production company.
Really?
Exciting.
Yeah, literally just launched that
What
getting
can
the
we do to
website.
get down with that?
Hey, all you have to do, you can contact me on Facebook, Danyelle Speaks.
Man, I ain't contacting you on Facebook. I got your
You
phone
got, I was gonna say you got my
All
number.
I want to
and
know
it's-
is what can we do to get down?
Trying to get in the
Everything.
movie.
What
Hey,
is that?
in the movie.
That's what I'm saying. So y'all making movies?
Well, we shoot movies, so it's movies, documentaries, music videos. It also includes studio work, mixing and mastering. It's a whole production company, so it's like
gotcha.
Photography, videography.
Right.
So anything you need within the that media conception. You know,
Y'all doing
that's
it
what we're
all.
doing.
What's the name of the company?
Brown sugar in your coffee.
Yes. I can't wait.
Brown sugar in your coffee.
That's sweet.
Yes, thank you.
That is
Thank you.
sweet.
My little
yo.
brother came up with that. I was like,
up.
you know
Shouts
what,
out
I
to the little
like
brother.
that. Big blessing.
Some brown sugar in your coffee. That's
Yes.
what's up. My
Get it
goodness.
in your life. So we filmed Idioms new video that he just did.
Okay.
And a young lady called Astrid, she did a music video called Original. We filmed that. And doing some photography. We've shot multiple photography things and doing live recording. So we're out there. We're out there.
Busy.
Trying. It's
Very
different on
nice.
this side of the camera because I'm normally in front of the camera.
Right.
But I think as an artist, we know what it is that we need to see, that we want to convey.
That's right.
So it's not a hard switch.
Right.
And movie-wise, I would like to see more things movie-wise. And what better way to do it than just have your own company and
That's
just do
right.
it yourself.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, Oil. When you guys are ready to do the Soulstice Lounge movie, please contact
Oh, we
us.
ready. We ready now.
We have a very
We ready
interesting-
now.
Oh,
You can
What?
get your
Y'all hear that,
sugar in
y'all?
your coffee today.
She messing around,
Today.
yo. Don't go there.
This is not a game.
It ain't nothing but a
Not a
matter
game.
of changing the clothes, yo.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
And
Don't
the ring.
Let's
change
look.
clothes.
Don't take much. We ready. We ready when you are.
That's what's up. That's what. Well, look, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
So
this
very
is
much.
Soulstice Lounge
Radio.
on YouTube. You can find us every once in a while. You may catch a clip or a quick shot or run across Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Even though they are giving us a hard time with a few things,
They'll be all right.
but we ain't gonna put them on blast at this point. Maybe next show. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna get it. They gonna get that work.
White.
You know what I'm saying? Work.
Get some get right.
That's right. That's right.
Get
You
some
know that's
get
the
right.
truth.
They need
So
some brown sugar in their coffee.
Yep. There we go. Right there.
wow.
Right there.
Well, there it is. There it is. You know, what else can I say to that? You know what I'm saying? Besides, thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes.
We hope y'all got turned on. You know what I'm saying? And you can believe Soulstice Lounge will never just turn you out. You know what I'm saying?
Woo.
Our doors are open. You know what I mean? And if you got some material, you got something to say, it's beautiful, it's positive, get in contact with us. We want to play you.
Yes, we do.
You dig? And we're gonna end this program. We're gonna end this segment of the show.
Wrap it up.
We're gonna wrap it up, and we're gonna wrap it up with one of Detroit's own,
Detroit.
Deacon Soul.
Ooh.
Boy, I like the way y'all just said that. So from Soulstice Lounge to all of you, peace,
Peace.
blessings,
Blessings.
love y'all. Be well.
This is part of my testimony. The part where I lost the most important man in my life. The part where my mama became my mama and my daddy. This is a message to every man out there who has a child and they are not a part of their life. Just past 9 when dad died, and this ain't meant to be an excuse. I didn't cry, that's no lie. To tell the truth, I was a little confused. It's alright, they all cried. I didn't know what was going on. Then I realized after some time, the most important man in my life was gone. So crazy is this feeling of being a young king on the throne. My training, though not complete, I gotta walk this path on my own. If I can meet with my daddy, I ask him really what did I do to make you leave me? Please forgive me. Come back, cause I really need you. Forgive me, daddy, for making you unhappy. The next time I will try to do better so you don't wanna leave. Straighten
daddy's place in the home. Misguided, even blinded, infected and quarantined in a system uninviting, like a virus with no vaccine. Hey daddy, what could it be to make you love the streets more than me and abandon responsibilities and leave the war to fight to the queen? I can't believe I refuse to think that I was never meant to be, that you would have the audacity to act so selfishly. Daddy, daddy, oh daddy, unhappy. Next time I will try to do better so you don't wanna leave. Straighten my bed, pick up my clothes, do my homework, never pick my nose, say my prayers before I go to sleep. You not to don't wanna leave. Daddy, for making you unhappy. Next time I will try to do better so you don't wanna leave. Straighten my bed, pick up my clothes, do my homework, never pick my nose, say my prayers before I go to sleep. That you never don't wanna leave.
This is what kids are saying every day. Daddy never calls, daddy never shows up. And when he love those streets more than he love his children, it's a shame. Especially among my people. Nobody in this world wants to live their life without their daddy. So if you are somebody's daddy, then be their daddy.